Lee Jones here from Hotspawn, and I'm joined by benjyfishy after, I guess, a bit of a roller coaster of a series. Let's just
Yeah.
get straight to the important bits. What on earth happened on Split?
Um, you know, it was really good until it wasn't, you know. I'm not too sure exactly what happened. I mean, in terms of the reason why we went so good to so bad, I believe it was just nerves and panic. I think we were scared of losing, and even me, like I think I was one of the culprits as well. We were scared of losing, because Valorant is such a momentum game. Once we had so much momentum, we get stopped a little bit, we lose pistol, we lose, just a few rounds, and then it's kind of like, oh wait, like we're kind of slipping, Um, and yeah, I think that's kind of what it was, just panic. I can't really put it down to anything else. I think we just played badly.
Mhm.
But up until like we started losing, I think we were playing like perfect Valorant. Like this first half of Split was unbelievable from us. I think that's what we expect from ourselves. It was just, yeah, it happened. It's a learning experience.
Mhm. Well, what was said kind of behind the scenes then before the third map to kind of not let that momentum like keep going downwards basically and be able to turn it back around?
I think our coaches talked a lot about how, to remember how good we were playing on the Haven and also at the start of Split, and realizing that's us, not what happened at the end of Split. That wasn't us. That wasn't us who was playing. Like it was. I don't know. I think if you got too much in your own heads about that loss, then we would have no chance on Lotus. I think it kind of shows our mental strength of the team. We've got a lot of experience now. We've had losses like that before. We had one in Shanghai against G2 where we're up 11-2. So I think it's the fact we've got experience. We tried to just not think about it basically, as much as possible. And I think we did a good job at that, to be honest. I think it would be very easy for us to just crumble on the third map and just be constantly thinking about, oh my God, like we just lost the easiest win. So yeah, it was kind of just making sure we remembered how we play and how good we have been playing in the whole series.
Fair enough. And listen, for the sake of doing this interview as well, I'm glad you guys kind of got it back how it should be. So thank you for
Me
that.
too.
Um, but yeah, kind of ignoring like that back half of Split. Then, like you say, the rest of the
Mm,
series was pretty dominant. Do you feel like that's
mm.
kind of like the best you guys have been this year so far? Like kind of back to yeah how you think you should be performing?
I think it is, yeah. I think if we exclude the split, that's the best we've played this year. Kickoff was rough for us. We were not the team that we have been last year, the team that we're meant to be. And I think we showed today our capabilities. I think if we carry on going at the rate that we're improving, I think we're going to be better, like way better than we were even last year. Obviously, there's a lot of other teams that have also improved. They're also really good. So no match is easy. Like even against Giants, like people thought they were bad, whatever. Like they got stomped by Vitality before, but they're still a really good team. There's no free games in VCT, so we just focus on ourselves and carry on improving, and that's what we've been doing. And I mean, it showed for most of today.
Yeah. Well, why do you think the season started a bit slowly in general? 'Cause especially when you got the same five-man roster, you'd kind of think
Mm.
that should be better at the start, if anything, because like you don't have to kind of synergize and get on the same page straight away. So yeah, why do you think there was a slower start?
Mm, I think it came down to a lot of reasons. I think in general, kickoff we weren't super happy as just an environment. It wasn't the greatest. I think it's natural that you can't always be happy. And I think we're playing our best when we're all in a good mood. We're enjoying life in general. We were sick for like 3 weeks during kickoff, where scrims were hard. We had to miss some days. Coaches had to step in to play for players. Like it was really hard. So on top of being sick, the atmosphere was bad. We're living in rainy, cold Berlin, so wasn't the nicest just thing to live with,
Mhm.
just to be in. And I think we had a lot of talks after kickoff just to kind of discuss everybody's feelings and what we wanted changed for stage one. And I think right now with We're in a really good state environment. We're happy. The weather's good in Berlin. Thankfully, if it was still cold, I would be very mad. But yeah, everybody's feeling good now, and I think that was a big reason why Kickoff was quite bad.
Now that you're back on track, then what's the realistic aims for the rest of the season? Because during Kickoff, I asked Boo, and he said 6 titles, which obviously now, at best it could be 4 titles. So is it 4 titles now?
I'm not gonna go. Listen, at the start of Kickoff, we were like, yeah, we're gonna win everything. This is the year we dominate, and then Kickoff happened, and now, we've got to bring it back down to earth a little bit. We still, like, right now, we've still got things to prove to people and to ourselves that, we're still one of the best teams in the world. And I think we proved it today, like, by how dominant we were, excluding Split, of course. But yeah, I think for me, I don't know. I don't like thinking about the future too much. I kind of, in my head, I focus on one game at a time. I just focus. Today I was focused on Giants. I'm not thinking about Toronto, for example. I'm just thinking, okay, one game at a time. If we win, next game, And this week is going to be scrims and then next game. And we take that game by game. I think that's why we did really good also last year during international events, because we kept getting knocked down to the lower bracket. And when you're in a lower bracket, like, you lose and you're flying home the next day, So it can be a lot of pressure, but if you just take it one step at a time, it kind of brings you, it makes you calm and not overthink things, basically. So I try my best to, like, live in the present.
Sure. Listen, I know I'm a day late, but happy birthday. And
Thank you.
It seems crazy to see that, like, obviously you've been around in the industry for, the amount of time you've spent competing in esports is probably longer than, like, most careers already, and you're only still 21. So how do you kind of reflect on that? Having kind of spent so much of your youth in it already as well.
For me, I'm just proud of where I'm at. Even when I was a kid, my dream was to be a pro gamer, and the fact I've been able to live a third of my life now in pro gaming, it's a blessing. Like, I just try and live, my life the best way possible. And, the swap to Fortnite the swap from Fortnite to Valorant was a big part of that. I wasn't super happy towards the end of Fortnite. I wanted to enjoy my job. And that's why I made the swap. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself, to be honest, how much time I put in. I think it's a very hard job to do and to be good at for a super long time. So yeah, I'm just proud of myself.
Amazing. Maybe just to round off then, listen, I don't get to interview people from the UK very much, so I'm going to do some quick fire questions, all UK related.
Okay.
Let's just round off.
Yeah.
Marmite, yes or no?
Yes. Shags. That's good.
Crisps, salt and vinegar or cheese and onion?
Salt and vinegar.
Stronger the better as well, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Got me. What's your Nando's order?
Oh, it's 4 chicken thighs, hot, peri-salted chips, garlic breads, and halloumi fries.
Nice. Solid. How do you have your tea?
I don't drink tea. I don't drink tea.
Me neither. And I like get stick for it, so
yeah,
that's all right.
Okay, good. Good. Hey, we're the same, bro.
Yeah. Ribena or Vimto?
Ribena. I love it.
Strong as well.
I miss it.
And the last one, I feel this is one for, like, older generations, but let's see if you've got an answer. Scones, cream or jam first?
I don't know.
No,
I don't eat scones.
No, that's all right. Well, we'll leave it there then. Thanks for your time, Benji. And good luck in the rest of stage 1.
Appreciate it, mate. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
See ya.